What's happening, people, and welcome to the M&M Show. My name is Em.
And my name is Em.
In this episode, we're going to be talking about Henry Cavill on why he left The Witcher. Let's begin. So what do you think about The Witcher?
Oh, look, I'm a big fan of The Witcher. I've been there from the first time he came out. I've even watched the animated series as well. You know, it tells you a little bit more about, how The Witcher began. I'm a big Witcher fan. This, honestly, Henry has done so well. He's, like I said, he's literally a chameleon. He's a guy who can switch up, change color, and the acting is amazing. He changes his voice. He acts absolutely brilliant. He's actually completely badass in this. And then to hear what I've just heard, it's actually broke my heart. Because it's just like, this guy's been telling you that you're not keeping to the book, you're not keeping to the game. Can we please try and keep to the concept, the actual meaning of The Witcher, instead of diverting away from it? So it's completely heartbreaking. I've fallen out of Netflix.
You know, Netflix has done this before. It's not the first time. If you ever watched The Punisher and Daredevil and pretty much any other show that's popular on Netflix, they have done this. They just cancel shows left and right, and they kind of bring these shows that people don't watch, and they tend to be very boring and bland. They keep those shows more longer than the popular shows, which I don't understand. They go on for like 5 seasons even, and and whereas you got like Daredevil and Punisher that only last like 2 seasons or 3 seasons, and then they just stop. When Disney asks for those type of shows, it's like they just give up. They just surrender all of a sudden. Where, I mean, fair enough. It's Disney, it's Marvel, but I don't know. They just gave up too early. They could have said, "Alright, give us 2 more seasons, and then we'll give it to you."
Yeah.
I'll give us 1 more season, but they just surrendered. And now we got this Witcher. It's a good season. I haven't really watched it, but I know Henry Cavill is really good at being this character. When you have a series like this, and there's a lot of people that love it, you can already tell about the votes. It's like over 200,000. When you have that many people signing up for that petition, for that many over this show, it's a huge show. So why would you want to risk, being in the dump? Why would you want to risk an actor like him when you're making huge money? Why?
I know. Not just that. Look, it's the writers, isn't it? It's the same as me starting a job. I don't know. I go, I want to be a policeman, but I'm not gonna do what policemen do. I'm gonna do what firemen do. It's like, wait, mate, that's the complete opposite. Policemen do this, the history is this. Why do you want to divert away from this history and use the fireman history into this, or write any rubbish, SpongeBob for example, and just put it into policemen? It's like, it just doesn't make sense. That is exactly what these writers are doing. They're literally saying, we're not really big fans of the books or the game, we're just gonna do what we want. It's like, no. And that's the thing about Henry. He's literally all about wanting to keep to a concept of the original stuff, because it's like he loves the stories, he loves that. He's a big fan of The Witcher. So for him, he wanted them to portray The Witcher on live screen as it should be in the game, or literally everything as it should be. Just change a few things here and there. He didn't have a problem, but he was already having discussions and like problems with them in season 2, saying, come on, stop doing this or I'm gone. Because they can't blame it on the fact that, he's Superman now, so he's going. Because he said it years ago. He said, look, I will do both. I will be Superman and I will be The Witcher. They're the ones who are actually in the wrong. I just think fire all the writers, bring back new writers that actually listen to the people who believe in the story itself, and we've got
and this is exactly what I was talking about. The movies like Mortal Kombat, any movie that's based on a game should really be an easy task on making movies, because there's a story there. They've already got stories in the game. Why is the issue of spending your own time and doing research on those games? Because everything is there. Everything is there, but they pretend that there's nothing there, and they want to write their own stories. It's there. It's there. Stop being lazy and actually do some research. I'm actually shocked that they don't actually do their research. It's hilarious. It's like we're in 2023, going to 2023 now, and we're still struggling to have movies that are movies like Mortal Kombat and, you know, all these other games on having like this amazing good movie. Like, what are we stuck on the 80s, 90s? This should be basic stuff. Research is not a huge problem.
Yeah, you gotta listen to the fans as well. You gotta know that, look, this thing is popular, the game is popular, whatever books are popular, this is actually working. We need to use that scene and try and, you know, build on it, basically. Okay, let's vamp it up a little bit, but not completely change the concept of who he is. It's like you're completely starting him, you're keeping the same character, but now you're completely changing who he is. What is this? You might as well just create a new character then. Create a new character. If you are writers who don't believe in The Witcher, who don't believe in the book or the game, then make your own program. Go and work somewhere else and make your own. If you've got minds that can think up some new amazing things, do that. But don't use the character that people love and respect and adore and change him to what you want. Go and make your own character. I don't know, the wizard. Do whatever you want.
You know, like, yeah, and this is where I give respects to Henry. Like, authenticness nowadays is not there. It doesn't really come into plans of movies and shows, etc. And for him to go over that step and say, I want it to be this authentic, that's brave, and I appreciate that, because nowadays people just don't want to overdo stuff. They don't want to make it perfect. Making things perfect nowadays is just something people don't want to do, simply because laziness exists. For Henry, you know, I respect Henry, because he obviously could have just chosen the path of just doing it for the money, but he didn't.
Yeah.
And you got like actors like Vin Diesel. You know the Fast and the Furious saga right now. You know what's happening over there. So you kind of lose respect for those actors. They're obviously doing it for the money. They're milking the situation.
Yeah.
As time goes by, you're just gonna say, all right, I'm starting to lose respect. Please end this. I don't want to see any more of this. You're embarrassing yourself.
Yeah.
It's the same with The Witcher. Imagine if
Yeah.
Henry was that type of guy, the type of actor that just says, just go on, do like 7 seasons. I don't care. I just want money. Give me the money. You know, so it's like, huge respect for him not going to that direction. Yeah.
I know. I've already gone on there. I've signed the petition. I'm sorry. I'm there. I'm hoping it would change something, but you know, Netflix, they've got a mind of their own. Come on, they've put us through Teen Titans. What is it? That Teen Titans thing series on Netflix. That's going over and over. I watched the first season. I'm like, okay, Teen Titans. I used to watch when I was a kid, and it's like, this is bad, but they've got that going still. They've still got it going. Whatever they're doing to it, they're destroying it. And they want to do the same thing to The Witcher. And I commend Henry for actually going, don't do this to my stuff, because he loves it. He's a fan. Yeah. He's like, don't do it and use me to destroy something that I love. I'm out.
Well, this is why he left, because he wants to make if he's got an opportunity to make a project better, he will. So what he's doing is he's making Superman a better project, because he's still going on as Superman. So what is he gonna do? He's gonna put a lot of time in that area.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of gamers out there are probably confused. I don't know if is it season 2 where people got confused. Thing is, I haven't really kept up with it.
Yeah.
So like in terms of the story,
really confused.
In terms of the story, I'm probably sure people got confused when it came to the story, because this is probably why he left.
Yeah, because he actually convinced them, I think, or something, to do something about it while he stayed. They put his money up a little bit, but they just pushed it and literally, holding on with a little string, he managed to do season 2. I watched it. It was all right at the beginning. I was like, look, come on, this is going to pick up sooner or later. You know the story. We're like, yeah, this is going good. But it just started getting a little bit complicated, confusing. And I was like, something's not right here, you know. But anyway, and then now it's just really completely opened a can of worms and gone, yeah, something went right. And by the way, the writers do not care about the game or anything about The Witcher. They're just doing whatever they want.
Yeah.
They're just dancing around and coming up with ideas, and hopefully we're going to end up with something completely ludicrous like She-Hulk. And that's it. We'll never ever look at The Witcher the same. He's going to go in that category and chuck him straight in the bin.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you got shows like She-Hulk and, you know, all that. They're literally the best examples of what terrible movies and terrible shows are like right now. I mean, if you look at Gal Gadot, aka Wonder Woman, the sequel was so bad. And I love Wonder Woman. I love the first movie. I was like, I'm excited for that second movie because I know she's gonna be badass in it. But like, if you're gonna make terrible storylines, I'm just not gonna watch it. I'm just not gonna be interested. So I was really disappointed in Wonder Woman too. So
I were.
Yeah. Yeah, so now that's what I'm saying. I've got this huge respect for Henry Cavill because there's not a lot of actors that do what I think they should be doing. But money is such a huge thing nowadays. It's like they wouldn't do it. So yeah, huge respect.
Yeah, completely. I say huge respect. Bring back Henry.
Yeah, just bring him back.
I'm boycotting.
Yeah.
I've already said it. As soon as I heard it, I agreed with even the headline saying boycott Witcher. I'm there. I'm not watching it. If he's not in it, I'm not watching it. Now let's just get down to business and just say, look, they just went, all right, yeah. Who can we have? Henry doesn't want to do it, and it's pretty good. We need someone who might look like him. Wait, can we have Thor? No. Oh, sorry, Thor. We can't have Chris, can we? Chris Hemsworth. No, because he's Thor, ain't it? So more likely he's a bit busy. Who's next? Oh, look, he's got a brother. Oh, if Thor looks good in the nice long wig, I'm sure the brother's gonna look all right in the blonde wig, white wig, and be the Witcher. I think that's literally what they've done. They've just picked him out the box because they just want a dude who might look similar to the Witcher, but I don't even think he will. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no respect or anything for Chris Hemsworth's brother. Yeah, I know it's gonna be bad.
It's not.
I'm
it's
telling
not
you
even
right now,
his
it's gonna
fault,
be bad.
though. It's not even his fault.
I know.
It's the writers. It's the people that that do this show, like the directors, the writers. It's just them. So they thought it was a good idea to. The way you explained it was actually perfect, because that's what they were probably thinking. Like, all right, so Thor is not gonna be the star. We can use his brother. There's similarities in there because, you know, they're twins. And if Thor looks good, then this brother would look good as well. I get that, but things are not that simple. It's not that simple. You cannot just replace a guy that you've been working on since season 1. It's just not gonna work out, unless if it's Doctor Who, you know, where you just change actors. That makes sense because you're supposed to do that. But that's what I'm saying. If the situation makes sense, then this would have never been a blow up situation. But everybody's complaining. When everybody's complaining, you got a problem. Try and fix it. And if you think you're gonna get away with it, you are wrong. You are absolutely wrong. Your grades are gonna drop massively.
And you gotta look. I just think it's this. You gotta go, look, people are complaining. I need to fix up, look sharp here. We need to clean out. So who's the problem? Who caused this stuff? Oh, you're fired. you're fired. Or you guys maybe move on to writing a different show, because at the moment this is not working. How about I bring in another writer, and then you see if you can collaborate and put your writing with this writing, so you're getting a little bit of new but still keeping to the concept of the actual story. Or just fire everybody and let Henry be the writer, director and star. That would be fine. Because he knows the book, he knows the game, he knows everything through and through. So this is why I say fire the writers. Maybe okay, the director maybe he's cool, but fire the writers. Make sure Henry becomes the writer and he's also becomes the star. That will work just fine for me. He might even get a little bit of help from The Rock, for all you know. So there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Like, just change it. Like, don't make this a problem for yourself when you can easily fix the situation. Netflix, you'd think they've learned their lesson, but now I don't know. Do you think they will change? Do you think they will change?
I'm hoping they will. I'm hoping they're gonna listen for the first time, because one, Netflix are having problems. Two, they're thinking about maybe even putting prices up, because a lot of people are not really using Netflix. There's too many other apps now. You know, you got all these. You got Disney. You got Paramount TV. You got so many. Apple. This. There's so many. There's Amazon. There's so many for us to explore when you're actually at home. You want to watch something on telly, but when it comes to Netflix, they're already going down the drain. But with me being a Witcher fan, no matter what, even if I diverted away from Netflix, if I knew The Witch is coming back and Henry was doing it and I know it's going to be good, I'll be straight back on Netflix again just to watch the season, and more likely I might start exploring more stuff that they've done as well. So this is the way for them to not lose, because the petition, look at the numbers. How many, if people boycott this, they're actually going to lose some people.
You know what?
Like, I'm actually starting to get to that point where I don't even know if I want to pay for Netflix, not just because of The Witcher. It's actually becoming a little bit boring, because
like when it comes to Netflix, I'm sorry, like, I don't even know when was the last time I watched it. I mean, like, I think it was Stranger Things. Stranger Things is pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But you got that, and you got, like, okay, I'll add The Witcher and stuff like that. These popular shows only come once in a while.
Yeah. Okay,
once every 2 years. All right. You get rid of that. What do you have?
Nada.
Unless if you are willing to have these crap shows that you've been keeping with, like, what, 5 seasons.
Yeah.
If you think that's gonna survive what you have, no, it's not gonna work out, because I barely go on it. I barely go on Netflix. It's more like Disney nowadays. It's Disney.
Yeah.
I'll even give Amazon a pass. Yeah. Amazon's more watchable than Netflix.
Yeah.
And that's bad.
I agree. I'm telling you, because they even said they want to put the prices up. And for me, like, being a fan of The Witcher and they actually doing what they're doing to me, they've already hurt me, because I'm actually angry with Netflix. I'm like, yo, you're taking this too far now. Why did you even hire writers that don't like the concept of The Witcher? Why would you even hire someone who has... It's like you turn up with your CV, have you got any experience in this? And you go, no. Okay, you're hired. What? Why would you hire someone who's got no experience to work in something that needs experience, that needs the knowledge? So why would you hire these writers that are completely, even said to you, we don't like the book or the game, we don't like anything, we're just going to write what we want. And the actual main character goes, I don't like what you're doing, please change it, because this is wrong, I'm a big fan. Oh no, we don't care what you say. They should, because if they don't care what he says, they should care what the people are saying, because we agree with Henry. We completely agree with him, and we say change it up.
Yeah.
Please do it, because if they even say they're going to put the prices up, we pay for other things already, other apps and everything, other streaming channels. I'm actually going to go, you know what, Netflix, I'm alright, I'm cancelling my subscription, because it's just like, I don't want to come and watch Witcher when it comes back. What's the point? I might actually maybe pop round and, you know, subscribe for a month just to see how shit it is. but that's about it.
So you're paying your money just to see how crap it is. That's brilliant.
Yeah. Just to see how crap it is, and so I can come back and, you know, say my piece. I think that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna let it go. If they don't do something about this, I'm gonna have a vendetta against them for forever. Every time they release anything with The Witcher, I'm coming on here, and we definitely doing a podcast. We are hitting them where it hurts.
It's either you cancel the series, which you're not going to do, or you bring back Henry.
Yeah, I say bring back Henry. Here.
And if you don't agree on those terms, then this is, don't complain when people complain. Don't think it's we're just being sensitive or whatever. You expect the backlash. All right, you pick the actor, and you're gonna continue the series in your own way. Expect a backlash. That's all I'm saying. But people, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell for notifications so you won't miss any of our videos and streams. And I hope you enjoyed this video.
Yeah, and we will see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.